Hey guys, what's going on? So with the autumn event just dropping, I'm sure most people are out there trying to farm those rice cakes, and I'm sure by now most people have realized that they're not very easy to farm. I'm not complaining, this is no complaint piece or rant or anything like that. It's just a little bit less than I expected, and I'm sure less than a lot of people expected. With this video, I'm going to try and go over the best way to actually farm the rice cakes from the information we currently have. So there are really only 3 ways to get rice cakes at all. This is doing story stages, just the normal PvE stuff that you see running here. This is the first way. The second way is through dragon raids, and the third way is through buying things with rubies, and you'll get 1/10 of the rice cakes that you spent rubies. So spending 500 rubies will get you 50 rice cakes, up to a maximum of 1,500. So, you know, if you're browsing around in Maze Shop or something and you come across something really good that you want, you can buy it and get some rice cakes in exchange. Considering how hardcore you need to go to get all the rewards for this event, I'm actually considering buying stamina potions, because I don't think I'll have enough while constantly running story mode or whatever to get them, but I haven't really decided on that yet. So personally, my plan is to do just normal story quests during hot time, because I do still care about leveling up my heroes and all of that, and then do raids whenever I want to, or outside of hot time. As long as it's outside of hot time, I'll probably do some raids. Raids actually seem to be the better way to farm them quickly, but I don't think it will cost less stamina. It seems to almost be based on the amount of stamina you are using rather than how many times you're running a stage. The more stamina you're using, the better chance for a rice cake. So those people that were thinking to run on chapter 1 easy mode or whatever, that's probably not the best idea, because then you won't get anything. You won't get any gold, any experience, any usable gear. It'll just take longer because you still have to account for loading screens. So that's definitely not a good idea. If you'll be able to have 15,000 rubies during the course of these 2 weeks, or actually spending, like I said in my last video, the rubies you spend don't count towards upper dungeon refreshes or stockade refreshes and most of those other things. The only rubies that really count are from special shop and I guess Maze Shop. I assume Maze Shop, because they didn't say it wasn't. So if you don't have a problem with stamina potions, dragon raids are probably the way to go, the highest you can do. I was reading a bit on the subreddit and someone said they got at least 1 rice cake 10 runs in a row on Fire Dragon level 70. And well, since I'm on the EU server and everyone's pretty new here, I don't think many people can do level 70 yet. I think I've gotten up to 67 or 68, something like that, so I might be able to start farming it in the second half of the event, but we'll have to see. I honestly have no idea how much stamina I've spent so far, but I know I've used a stamina potion at least 7 or 8 times so far. We're gonna go ahead and end repeat, and we're gonna check that out real quick. From 3 level 60 Fire Dragon runs, I got 6 rice cakes, so I guess an average of 3 per run in that tiny little test there, so I guess that doesn't really say anything. On one run I got 1, on the next run I got none, I think, or was it 115? I know there's a run I got 5 and a run I got 1, but I'm not sure if I got 1 twice. So we currently have 47 rice cakes after approximately 1,000 energy, I would say. So that's probably about average. I guess after all those runs, it won't really be so RNG heavy anymore, because it just eventually rounds out to an average. I'm running 6.8 hard mode right now, but after loot boostings, I'll probably go to 7.2 because I can do it, but it's very slow. So I didn't really want to do that during hot time because I wanted to level up my units. I may be getting my first level 71 soon here. Let's go ahead and use all those deluxe and all those. I don't think that'll be enough, but close. We're getting there. Almost. I did also try soloing low-level dragons, like level 39 Dark Dragon. I soloed like 3 or 4 times, but only got rice cakes on one of those runs, so I'm not too sure. Could have just been unlucky, but I don't know. I think I'd rather go to 60 plus, so I think the chances are higher there, and you get usable things, you know? So later game players are saying they're going to be farming like stage 1-8 on hell mode, because hell mode needs 24 energy, and thus apparently a 40% chance to drop a rice cake per run. But I think it actually works like that, like a 40% chance to drop the rice cake item, and that rice cake item can have 1 to 5. That's actually it. I think they just sort of averaged it out to something like that. I think like 50,000 stamina to get all the rewards or so. So yeah, guys, we got a lot of farming ahead of us. That is for damn sure. But it doesn't matter. I need to level up units anyway. I'm probably going to be more or less playing as usual, maybe trying to run stages more often. So when I'm busy, I'm just going to put them on a stage, hot time or not, and let them run. So it being for only 2 weeks, I don't see a problem probably getting everything. I have almost 50 now, and the update's been up for about 3 hours, I guess. So in addition to spending rubies every now and then in Maze Special Shop, I think it won't be too much of a problem. and I'll probably start doing raids more often as well, and I guess we'll also be getting quite a bit more activity for the guild as well, so that's nice. So I don't really think there's anything else to say about the rice farming. I haven't heard or seen of any tricks as of yet. If you're super desperate, you could also use loot boosters, and you can buy loot boosters in the special shop, which would also give you 50 cakes. That's probably not something I'm going to explore for now. If they boost rice cakes in the future, maybe, but then it probably wouldn't be as necessary. I guess we can't tell yet if they're going to make any changes to the event as a whole. Maybe there'll be a different way to get rice cakes. Maybe they'll up the drop chance a little bit, because it does seem like only the hardest core players are going to be able to get everything here. Even just getting these last three things, the random ticket, the artifact pieces, and the stones of infinity, that will even be quite hard for most without spending the 15k diamonds at least. When is your shop refreshing me? Come on, I don't want any of that stuff. I mean, I would like a Stone of Infinity, but probably not for 4.9k. If you are going to use a loot booster though, I would recommend definitely doing dragon raids, and doing dragon raids you can do fast. Do the raid that is the fastest for you, but also with the most energy consumption. So like the lowest level of a certain tier, like level 50 or level 60 or level 70, not 65 or 55. That way you can do it fast and it'll still take the same amount of stamina, and you'll just get more rice cakes, especially if you're going to be going for the loot booster method, route, whatever. Even so, I'd rather have the fragments. I mean, also you could just stockpile loot boosters, you know, they'll stay in your inventory. So yeah, I guess that'll pretty much do it. I know this probably wasn't very helpful, basically just saying do raids. But as far as I've seen, read, and researched so far, I mean, this event did come out today, so of course no one's going to find any like cool methods or anything yet. But for now, all we really have to go on is that you'll get them faster by doing raids. You'll get them slower, but I guess at the same stamina cost, more or less, doing story mode, and you'll get experience. So yeah, personally, like I said, I'm going to be playing pretty much normally, doing story mode during hot time and doing raids outside of it. But yeah, if you have any tips of your own you want to share, just drop that down in the comments below. Also, any thoughts about this event are welcome. Leaving a like would also be greatly appreciated if you did happen to enjoy. Thanks, as always, for watching, and until next time. And again, thanks to these guys for their support over on Patreon.